It's very disturbing, the kind of pictures that are being put up.
And reels, my lords, using AI with her image
My lords,
and
in fact,
making
there
it
is
a
just
Hindi
let
film
me,
song.
Nandi, let me finish.
You have to ensure that the law enforcement authorities.
Lord, there's also
I
film.
won't go in.
We've already passed
Your
direction.
lordships have passed the general direction twice, so there is no point in repeating that. Lord, essentially, it would be the state subject, but if my learned friend gives me any link, Lord, will provide for Lord a particular
So,
platform.
actually, now with the judicial order which we have passed, the state of West Bengal must also immediately contact all these social media sites.
We will also do that.
It's an ongoing work which you have to continuously do, because it's not like you're contacting one
Yes.
media channel and saying that, look, you give this apology or something like that. It's just proliferating.
It multiplies.
We'll certainly look into it, but I believe at the national level it has to be tackled.
My lord, that's
I have no difficulty. I am saying
Both the
immediately,
governments-
we'll give, my lord, one number. My learned friend, my lord, or anyone else, my lord, whoever finds that either name or depiction or
All right,
photograph.
so this part now you are between
Please.
you. You don't need an order from us.
my lord, just one more aspect.
Issue.
We will
The
walk-
commissioner of police, the ex-commissioner of police, who's now been transferred, he himself gave a press interview in which he disclosed the name.
My lord, before we
On the very
do that,
same
can
day.
I just finish, please?
Yes.
With respect to this, there is also a film that is going to be released tomorrow on YouTube, which says that it is based on RG Kaur incident. I am not at all saying that nobody should speak, nobody should express themselves. That's not the submission. However, would that interfere with the investigation, which is at a very early and sensitive stage? Secondly, how has she been portrayed? Will it in any way be, and I've attached that screenshot also, because that's already being publicized on social media.
If some film is being released and you want to stop the release of the film, you have to take recourse to independent remedies and law.
I bow down, my lord. I'm not making that. I'm only bringing it to the attention that this is, as my lord said, proliferating. If there is a nodal person appointed by the Union of India, it would then be someone we can contact or pass on the information for them to take action in accordance with law.
Mr. Solicitor, what you can do is that you can just identify, maybe in the cybercrime unit of the Ministry of Home Affairs or any appropriate agency, one nodal person who can be available for anybody to say that, well, this is the clip.
It would be, my lord, it may not be Ministry of Home Affairs, it would be IT.
Meti.
IT.
Yes.
Meti, my lord,
Meti
we'll
will.
give the, my lord, one nodal officer.
So that you can
And if my learned
you
friend
can
can-
duly publicize it, and in which case, any clip which has to be pulled down,
Yes.
that intimation can be given by email or whatever to that particular
There is a system.
portal. Just put it into place and
Certainly.
My
No,
lords,
just the
one
only-
line in an order might be required, because on the last occasion, para 7 speaks specifically to
Only
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
What my lords had said in Shreya Singhal, and I was before my lords in that matter, is that takedowns can only happen by court order.
so we passed that order.
Yes, my lords. Yes.
We've already passed
Yes.
that order.
Well, coming back to the
No,
police.
my lords, that may be passed then in today's order.
Last order, it's
That was
very-
specific.
It was
Specifically on
Wikipedia,
Wikipedia, my lord.
Wikipedia, not
Only vis-a-vis
just say
Wikipedia.
any intermediate.
the parents of the parents of the deceased
This is
have been disconcerted by repeated clips in the social media referring to photographs and the name of the deceased.
Videos, my lords. Reels.
Besides these clips, videos have also proliferated in the social media. The earlier order of this court shall, it is clarified, not be confined only to Wikipedia, but shall apply in relation to all
Intermediaries.
intermediaries, and to reiterate, there shall be, to reiterate, no intermediary shall allow or carry the publication of the name of the deceased, her identity, photographs, or videos, either pertaining to the incident at the RG Kaur Medical College or otherwise.
Please, my lords.
So that's a preventive order. My lord, as far
On the request of the court, Ahmad, the Solicitor General has stated that the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, into brackets MIT, shall nominate a nodal officer to whom any communication in relation to the unauthorized uploading of content or information pertaining to the deceased can be intimated, so that necessary action can be taken with the intermediary concerned for pulling down such publication or dissemination.
I'm grateful, my lords.
But we need to go a step ahead and let the Ministry of Information Technology lay down some due diligence guidelines for the future also. After all, these incidents may happen, may recur. So let the ministry, since we are taking up this.
There must be something, my lord. If there is none, we will take care.
MIT may also consider laying down guidelines.
There are some, my lord. There are some.
Guidelines to govern such cases consistent with the judgments of this court and the
If
the
not
governing
already.
provisions of law.
but as regards the police commissioner,
exists.
his infraction already, which amounts to
My
a criminal act under 72.
My learned friend agrees that also says that there is a guideline in.
There is a guideline.
There is a legal system in place. There's an empowerment under sections of the IT Act and rules framed thereunder. There's no need for further directions from this court, my lord, because
All right,
it
we'll
can
just-
go
we'll
to
ask-
the other extreme of
last
censorship.
sentence deals
One
with
has
that.
to be very
No,
careful.
yeah, no, nobody is.
Exactly.
Nobody is
Let's-
now
let's-
on
let me-
censorship.
We'll
my lord.
we'll
That
delete
is-
that last
do
sentence
some
from
other-
today's order. If there is some deficiency pointed out to us on the next occasion,
Please,
we'll
my
then
lord.
couple
We'll
on.
do that.
So what the Calcutta High Court,
Well,
a
just one
matter
second,
came up.
Mr. Mukherjee. My lord, if I may request your lordship to direct the registrar of this court to give wide publicity to this order, this particular order passed today, so that the general public is put to notice.
It would be, it would get wide publicity. my lord. Now,
My lord, that I understand, but
as a matter of fact, it might end up defaming the girl more. my lord.
it's not true, Mr. Mehta. The general public needs to be put to notice. Not everybody reads judgments of this court.
I don't think, my lord, that may be necessary. That might end up, my lord,
All right.
defaming
Now,
the.
this part we'll move on from.
Well, just one
Now,
last point.
before, Mr. Solicitor, you got the latest report of the CBI?
yes.
Let's see the
But
aspect.
just one point, My lord, the Calcutta High Court was seized over a couple of petitions, one of which I appeared in last time, where the petitioner is seeking monitoring of an FIR to be lodged. Till today, no FIR has been lodged against the police commissioner, then police commissioner, who on emerging from the hospital,
He names
reveals
her.
the identity of of the lady. He reveals the identity. Now, those petitions are pending, but the Calcutta High Court said, we don't know whether the Supreme Court is going to take up that matter as well. Please get us a clarification whether we can deal with this matter. But it's, Lordship, strictly speaking, are dealing with the faults in the investigation, the deficiencies in the investigation, etc. This is an ancillary issue where somebody has already committed a crime. Whether it's going to be part of that, Your Lordship will just
We'll
decide.
put it to Mr. Dwivedi in a moment. एक खोल के देखो।
That is 30. आप नाम भी लिख मेहता एक मिस्टर मेहता को दिखा दो मिस मेहता नाम
Investigation by the CBI, and they've given us a very elaborate statement of where the investigation is, what steps they have taken on the basis of the leads which you had given them,
Please, my lords.
and where they are presently situated. So obviously, let CBI
Yes.
continue to
Yes.
investigate. because it's important that, these leads are not missed.
Please, Manoj.
They have given us a statement on both aspects. The first part of the investigation, which deals with the alleged rape and murder, and the second on the financial irregularities, which were referred by the judgment of the Calcutta High Court, order of the Calcutta High Court to CBI. So they have bifurcated it in two parts and given us an elaboration on what is happening on both the fronts.
My lord, has the IPDR report?
Mr. Solicitor, just one thing, please tell them. The injuries seem to have been accentuated by the fact that she was wearing braces and her glasses. How is it that she was wearing glasses at that particular point? Was she attacked when she was asleep? Or
She
had
was asleep. Yeah.
Then how is it that she was wearing her glasses?
My lord, you can just doze off, you can lie down.
Was the body found with glasses on?
No,
Because ask CBI to
Why
just,
not?
Glasses were not on.
because
The Caesar list,
no.
the Caesar list of the particular day says that the glasses were broken and were found lying beside her
Yes, the mattress,
on the mattress.
mattress.
She may have gone to sleep.
My lord, another thing is whether the CBI has yet submitted the IPDR report, because that will be the game changer for your lordships to understand what was the traffic, the internet traffic that was going on between the accused,
It's already been.
the victim, and it's a detailed report because it's called the Internet Protocol Detailed Report. Now, before what happened was that the investigating agencies did not have much of a
So
problem.
the traffic between the accused,
It can be anything.
Right.
Yeah. Basically, the data is collected from the particular service provider. After it is collected, then it is analyzed.
We have recovered. I
It is
see.
all.
No, not recovery. I want the report. What does the report say? Because it was
just,
analyzed.
they are following up those.
Yes.
leads. Let us only say that they have, solicitors said that they have recovered that data. They are following up further investigating that.
Now, the second is whether, I do not know whether they have again examined Debashish Som, who happens to be one of the main persons concerned, because he was first examined, then he went into a hospital, he was released on the 12th of September.
Who's Debashish Som?
He is the main person with regard to the forensic. If there's any blotch-up being done with regard to the forensic report, squarely it goes to the North Bengal lobby and to this person
No,
called
no,
Debashish.
Debashish Som.
He's part of the forensics of RG
He
Corp.
has been examined.
He was examined prior to 12. Then he went, of a panic attack, he went into hospital. Actually, that's what newspaper reports say.
He was an employee of the Calcutta Police, or?
No, he's a doctor from RG Corp.
Yes.
He's a forensic doctor from RG Corp. And who happens to be very close to the person, Molai, Banerjee or Chatterjee, I don't remember, and the main person who was the head.
Debashish Som in this status report?
I don't think, Manoj, I didn't get the name.
Just 1 second.
Assumes great significance is that this Chandan Sen belonged to Ranaghat Municipal Hospital. He was murdered in the year 2003. Same fact. He was murdered, she was murdered. What was the racket involved? The racket involved was with regard to fake medicine. Medicine being sent out. And there was also a Bangladeshi module as per the reports of that point of time. As far as RG Corp is concerned, there is also a Bangladeshi module, whereby the bio waste was being sent into Bangladesh.
Sir, I would request my learned friend, rather than, my lord, detailing
Because
this in
Chandan Sen
report,
started-
let him write down and give it to me in a
We have
sealed cover.
already permitted anybody who wants to furnish any information.
No, they give me in a sealed cover and I
Lord,
send them in a sealed condition.
ये बंद कर दो।
My lord,
It
on
cannot be appropriate to discuss it loudly. You just write it down and give it to me in a sealed cover. It would immediately be given to the CBI.
There's no need.
There are more grounds.
The appellate court, they were acquitted. Before this honorable court also, because the evidence collected was such that even before this honorable court, the acquittal stood. And that is the reason why all the elderly people, because this happened 21 years back, and that Dr. Chandan Sen's memory is what ignites the elderly people of Kolkata to come onto the streets.
My lords, we have
On
handed
the
our
last
papers.
occasion, my lord, I had given some names. I had said I would give names of persons who were present at the scene of the crime on the invitation of the principal of the college, who had nothing to do with the college, nor were they on duty at that time. They arrived even before the police arrived on the scene. And we have reason to, yes, Lord.
Seven names, 7 names.
I have 4 names. I don't have 7 names.
Jai Singh, that's a part of the report to the CBI.
Yes,
does
Lord,
is-
with their designations, some of them are elected members of the West Bengal Medical Council. So this is the reason why we are arguing that this is not just a plain and simple murder and rape. There are many more people involved in the incident that has taken place.
Please, all that we'd like to say right now is that the report by the CBI does specifically advert to this. So let's leave it at that because we have further probing.
I did not mention the names in open court. 2 of them I did give to the Solicitor General. There are 2 more which I will forward to him in sealed
My
cover.
lords, on the next occasion,